Hi everybody, it is your hype up Ntabi Nwabi, and we are back with another SGAXA with Ntabi and Nwabi.
Hi everyone, I am looking forward to the unpacking of this episode. There's so much
Yes,
richness and spirituality
yo, for
in this.
sure.
We're talking about the first episode of Kelly Khumalo's reality
Reality,
show, which was supposed originally to be on
yes.
Showmax, and then Jiki Jiki is on DSTV, Mzansi Magic. But as Kalazi,
Tuke
we
sana.
are not Kalazi. Kelly Khumalo and her class, she's got that sophisticated,
Yeah.
you know, luxury.
Dithanda kufa.
I love how I think she probably has influence on how she wants to be seen and her
Yes, for sure.
branding, even with, just the production
Mm.
showing the places that she's gonna go to or where she's at. It's so crispy clear.
I
It's
think it gives it
beautiful. I don't
another
know.
level of production in
Exactly.
South Africa for reality shows.
Yes. It's clear. She doesn't have to speak English. That's what I've
Mm.
also noticed. She's very she's quite happy in speaking her own language.
Yes.
But there's something that I've noticed this time, because in the last time she would speak isiZulu, but now she has an accent.
This accent change, guys,
She has an accent.
and I don't even know. Maybe she went to some kind of voice training so that she could speak in a specific manner. And even the vocabulary, I think, has actually changed as well, along with the accent.
Yewena.
The vocabulary to match the accent.
And if sikhuluma njeyana mntase uthi yena from the horse's mouth is that, but saying like Kelly Khumalo, but someone in the production shouted with money.
Yeah.
But that's true. As much as Bana, she's not dark anymore. Remember that her pigment was a bit dark, so she's
Mm.
very light. She's still the same girl from Ekasi that is just living the life that she's always wanted to live. But as we all know, everyone wants to see this episode because they want her to maybe say something
Yes.
about Senzo. And in the first few, like towards the episode, like last few days,
Yeah.
she's been saying a lot.
Such as Nizongas. Yeah.
But the elephant in the room, in all the interviews she had, that was the first question about Senzo Meyiwa, who is late. So I suppose we're talking to South Africans, because if you are in South Africa, you know what happened. You know what is the story. If not, please go and research Senzo Meyiwa, what happened to him. It
Or
is
you could watch the documentary on Netflix.
or the documentary on.
Hashtag this is not a sponsored post. Netflix, please sponsor us. Thank you. Bye.
Okay, so now we are looking at someone that says, because it's got Kelly Khumalo written in it.
Yes.
Now it's a big thing. There are cases in South Africa that have never been solved. But now this one has Kelly Khumalo.
Meets the self stuff. Like
Yewena.
just because Diba.
And the
Now
other
the
thing
whole
she said, and the other thing she said was that no one knew Senzo
Yay.
before they started dating. The only reason that people knew Senzo, it was because of her. And people said, hi, whoa, no.
Marakai self talk is the best self.
We did not know you.
It's the other way around.
But to be honest, I also did not know Senzo Meyiwa until, he dated Kelly Khumalo. The only reason for that is because I don't watch soccer.
Yes.
Right? And with Kelly Khumalo, she's always had stories around her. There's no way that I could have missed it, and I love entertainment. So obviously, Senzo is not in the entertainment. So I think if Kelly could have explained that in that manner, I think then the fans would have understood what she was trying to say. And at the same time, remember that people that watch soccer, maybe they did not know Kelly Khumalo because they are into soccer stars and they're looking at these professional soccer players and they know all of them. They might not have known her. It's normal, but yeah, but she wanted to make it a whole thing of because it's got me in it. But it's quite interesting seeing Kelly years when she was starting in the industry and seeing her now. I guess I know with the sprinkle of the accent. When did she bleach? You talk about voice don't training.
You think when it went with Ngokobe Senza, this bleaching, she also did the vocal bleaching?
Okay. Let's unpack the show, what you thought of it. But there's a lot of repetition because it's things that had happened already. Not repetition on the episode, but we knew that the first episode was literally going to be about Senzo and what's going on and how she feels. People wanted to hear her opinion.
But I think that was the driving point for everyone to want to go watch it.
Everyone wanted to hear what she had to say in her show because already she was talking way before that.
Yes, and however, I do feel, that people wanted a bit more than what she dished out in the first episode. They kind of almost wanted it to be solved pa na pa.
Yes, and I admit,
like she said a few things that implied other things.
She didn't do it.
But like it wasn't said straight out, ma mamela. She just said things like, spiritually you can't touch me. If you come to me with a weapon, is out tinje.
Yeah.
Hi, Chonga.
Betty Chica.
The dlozis.
Hey. So it's quite hectic because you can just see ubana kudala ufuna uthetha like ixothile nale show for uba idifike. And she had this show that ufile spirituality.
Yes, it was a lot more spiritual.
And it was in Joburg, mhlawumbe sizoyazi. Siyombona.
That spiritual awakening thing going on.
It transforms.
Feeling the movement. Holy Ghost.
Yes. But yeah,
but I think we could maybe feel a touching like through the screen.
I felt it. Because batebe cula abanye wabe esithi like guys I'm done. And then like what I'm still looking forward to the show. I want to see what it has for us.
Yes.
And sizama solve the case
literally besides anything else that we do, we are part-time lawyers as a country.
Yes. Solve the case, guys.
Detectives, lawyers, investigators. Guys, we're very talented, guys. Extremely talented.
Solve the case, Tina. Siyayibona yonke le nto yakhe yoba akhumshe ngathi ukhumsha njengabantwana bakhe ngoku iyenzekile if kanjani we don't know.
Yeah.
But into esithetha esize ngayo apho sifuna usolve le case.
Cha kwaba.
So ke ngoku simane sisiza lebetunana nibe nomonde. But mhlawumbe sizosolve nale case because ixake abaninzi.
Exactly. But maybe we will be the, what is it? The blooming ntonton handiyazi phofu le but maybe we'll be the outstanding one.
Your voice trainer now. Vocabulary.
Exactly. I mean, need to go and hook it up with Kelly.
But it looks like bathethile noma Mike. There were snippets where maybe ngavani completely. I know the last season.
Yes. Yeah, they look like they're in a better position.
They're in a better position. Umandi, like mother and daughter.
Yes.
So which is beautiful. So siyafuna uyibona more of a relationship yabikhula and
exactly.
Abantwana bebevelile.
Yes, they did, and there was a situation going on with the son and the family that didn't want, and there's a whole situation. And
not the son, look at Jub. ujubjub kaloku yena akavunyelwa bona umntana. That is what's been trending. Then ninganisukishi torho.
This is just what we heard. Allegedly.
Allegedly. Akafuna ujubjub bona umntana until enze right. If right ke zinkomo nentontoni she named it the last time. And allegedly ne-family kaMeyiwa never liked her, so zange bamamkele esaphila nomntanakhe. But at the same time we do see uba why, simply because lo mntana ebetshatile. So just imagine ifamily phofu azinanyani ezinye but lena kucacile bemthanda umfazi. So imagine uba kufike umntu and ke ngoku uyatrenda everywhere ufota nonyanakho and then uyamazi ngunomakoti nyana ithini into yakho. So I think abantu bakulo Meyiwa ngabantu abanyanisekileyo. So I don't think uba bebe reject umntana as such, but bebecapukela le nto uba linyala yonke.
And I don't necessarily like the fact that Kelly is going to make sure that her daughter knows about.
Oh, that was hectic.
The father's side of the family does not want her.
What if
I think that's just a lot of damage for the daughter growing up, because first of all, she doesn't have a father, and then growing up knowing oh, my father's family doesn't even like me. How did my father feel about me? It's just gonna bring up a lot of self-doubt,
counseling, psychology, just because when ufuna ubabonisa bana bebesithi. Maybe it's, at the end of the day, ngoku is just to protect umntana.
Yes, I do understand that. There's also another side to it, though.
Yeah.
Regardless, I stand Kelly for really just being able to be in survival mode and still do her work, do what she needs to do per day with all of this going on.
And yes, you know, I think Kelly, this is when she has risen, you know that, in her career. Because I remember Kelly wearing short dresses, like things like that. And you know, all these things and so forth. So ngoku she dresses, you know, very decent, and her career iyanyuka. So I think yonke le nto yenzekileyo this time kuye iye yamkhuphula. Noba akathandi, noba uyathanda, but imkhuphulile if uyayiqaphela. Because kaloku ithathe icareer yakhe to another level. Noba ngathi yena survival mode, but people still want to see her.
And I also love
bafuna ubona le survival mode yakhe, and the more befuna uyibona, the more it says man.
She, as much as it does affect her as a human being, but she does have a way of working smart with it.
She's very smart. But must share up.
We'll see you in the next episode of the SGAXAs, of the Kellys, of the everything else going on. Goodbye.